Paddington 2 is directed by Paul King and it stars Ben Whishaw as the voice of Paddington, Hugh Bonneville, Sally Hawkins, and Hugh Grant, among others. This film brings us back together with the Brown family and Paddington, who is now living happily settled with the Browns in the Windsor Gardens, where he has become a popular member of the community, spreading joy and marmalade wherever he goes. But while searching for the perfect gift for his beloved Aunt Lucy's 100th birthday, Paddington spots a unique pop-up book in Mr. Gruber's antique shop and embarks upon a series of odd jobs to buy it. But when the book is stolen, it's up to Paddington and the Browns to unmask the thief. The first Paddington film was a huge surprise, not only to me but to the whole world, and I'm glad to report the second Paddington keeps the same charm, the same whimsicality of the first. This film is wonderful as the first one. Paddington is just as lovable as he was. His motivations are just the loveliest thing ever, and Ben Whishaw does a great job once more as Paddington. I also love the Browns. Surprisingly, they have the spotlight in this film. Hugh Bonneville is fabulous with whatever type of humor is delivered to him, and he makes it shine. And Sally Hawkins is just someone you want to go there and hug. You cannot stop loving this woman. She is just so adventurous, but also a loving mother, but also someone who stands up for the ones she loves. And I also have to give huge props to Hugh Grant, who plays this former huge star actor who is now just doing dog commercials, but he is chewing the scenery, purposefully so, every chance he gets. He is this guy who has a taste for embracing very unique and several characters at the same time, and he does that with this evilish charm that he has, and Hugh Grant makes the most of it, and he makes it work, much like Nicole Kidman was somehow likable despite wanting to embalm this cutest of bears in the first film. This is Hugh Grant's best performance by far in a very, very long while. And also Brendan Gleeson, who plays this very gruff and tough prisoner that meets Paddington as he goes into prison, but then falls in love with the marmalade that Paddington makes, and it's just so lovable. This film is wonderful for the whole family. It has its dark touches, much like the first film had, but while in the first film it was surprisingly on the forefront, in this film it has stones sprinkled here and there, but it has the charm and the wonderfulness and the awe and the whimsicality of it all on the forefront, with the darkest tones spreading a little bit throughout the back. I have to congratulate the direction. This film is like a child's version of a Wes Anderson film. The aesthetics here are beautiful, and so are the uses of color, just bringing this movie alive, not only with Hugh Grant's character, but also in the prison, as Paddington makes friends with these prisoners who are very layered, surprisingly so, and the film itself is surprisingly layered. As I said, the Browns take the spotlight throughout most of the movie, to my surprise, and without spoiling anything, they have surprisingly very well achieved arcs by the end of the film. I will say that I still prefer the first Paddington, but the flaws I do have with the second are very, very inconsequential. You may feel like the film could have resolved itself in a very easier manner by the end, but that would just not give you this lovable story with these lovable and charming characters in this wonderful world of Paddington. And Paddington 2 keeps every single element that works in the first film and makes the most of it in its sequel. And because of that, I say with absolute certainty that Paddington 2 is a collector's item. What did you think of Paddington 2, my beautiful geekies? And let me know, what did you think of the first Paddington, because I never reviewed it. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Welcome to my hotel room in London. I will be reviewing a film every single day that I'm here for you. I'm watching Battle of the Sexes, Suburbicon, Killing of a Sacred Deer, The Florida Project, and others, so I can't to see you on those. And until then, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and the bell so we can be geeky united!